We are rolling.
Good morning. Welcome back to the conversation. This is Midlife Crisis Activities. This is our lifestyles and pop culture webcast, our daily shout out to the world. I'm your host, Patrick Russell. And over there is my very vivacious producer, Veronica. Together, we're here to lend our voices to the noise from a multi-generational perspective to help explain everything's right and wrong in this world. Good day to you, Veronica.
Morning.
I've got a quick question for you. Could you ever see yourself sacrificing $17 million just to make a point?
Wait, you said $17 million? Not $17.
$17 million, and not pesos, dollars.
Not in my dreams. No.
Well, that's exactly what NBA superstar Brooklyn Nets Kyrie Irving is doing. He's refusing to get vaccinated. He's saying it's not for political reasons. He's saying that he's just doing what's right for him. Meanwhile, the rest of his team has gotten vaccinated, to include superstar James Harden, superstar Kevin Durant, his entire coaching staff, the front office, the ball boy, the security guards, the concession stand clerk. You get what I'm getting at.
Grandma, everyone.
The entire organization has followed suit and done what they believe is the responsible thing, yet you've got this young, black, multi-millionaire role model that sees a stage and an opportunity for him to exert his voice out to the world, because Kyrie Irving hasn't been heard enough in his life. And so, because he's a financially stable individual, he's able to make these loud proclamations and go against the grain in order to, I guess, really establish himself as a presence. He says it's not for politics. He says not for political reasons. But I ask you, Veronica, is politics really about just painting yourself blue or red?
No, it's not.
Or is it about power?
About power.
Either acquiring it, wielding it, or losing it. It's about power, Kyrie. It's about you saying to the world, listen, worlds, you can't tell me what to do. I don't want to. And even though he wants to use language that would insinuate that he feels that there's a health concern. Meanwhile, his co-workers and everybody around him in the circles that have gotten vaccinated usually come back to work by the end of the lunch hour.
They're not there, right? They're still alive.
Any current concerns about the health ramifications of the vaccine of COVID-19 are all anecdotal, right? I mean, I heard from a friend of a friend that he had a bad reaction to the COVID-19, meaning all the empirical studies, all the actual tests that have been done to prove that the vaccine is safe and effective, even for kids, has been massively distributed for your own consumption. Let me ask you something. From a younger generation's perspective, can you see the difference between when a person does something for their own selfish, nihilistic reasons, rather than this, I'm trying to stand up for the broader rights of everybody? Can you see the difference between the selfishness versus standing up for the rights of the individual, like it's them, altruistic endeavor by Kyrie Irving?
Couple of points that I want to mention. The first one is that money changes people. And if he was poor, he wouldn't be talking about losing $17 million. So that's my first point. So money changes people, and we talk about this.
100% agree. I don't think anybody could argue that.
Definitely. So we talk about this in the yesterday's webcast, right? So it changes people. The second thing that concerns me is that influencers, people that have a lot of power, people that have a lot of followers, are supposed to be putting an example to other people, right? So
absolutely.
If he's willing to say, I'm not getting vaccinated just because I'm not sure, he's not providing any reason, any smart reason from my perspective to say, oh, you know what? Yeah.
And you want to know why?
Because he doesn't have one.
He doesn't have one.
And so, like you said, if his mom got vaccinated, got sick, died, or something drastically like that,
something
and then
he could point to as evidence. Everything he has in his mind that he can point to right now is what I say, anecdotal. Or even a friend of a friend, or I heard from somebody.
Or even if within the team,
or I read on AON.
Or even within the team, someone got sick, and he can make the point saying, hey, you know what, my teammates got sick, and then now I'm afraid. I understand that. But I think this is just because I'm an American and I can do whatever I want. And that's right. That's your choice. That's you. Nobody can tell you what to do. But this is something beyond just saying, I'm not sure.
Absolutely.
Right?
Well, it's that, but then let's let the game play itself out. Final note. Kyrie Irving, you want to stand by your position that you don't want to do something, there are consequences. There are consequences as far as the penalties that you're going to face from the team for not being able to play in New York City because you're not abiding by the vaccine mandate.
Yeah.
And then there's consequences as far as your job as a role model, my friend. You have a responsibility to the people that have given you this opportunity to use and live this beautiful and luxurious life. And I think it's just a small thing to support those individuals by doing whatever you can to keeping them safe. Am I right?
I have a request. If you get vaccinated and you can donate those $70 million to people in need, people that are in hospitals, do that. Do that for the people. Do that for the people that provides you with the ability to make more money. So if you're not willing to help people with the $70 million that you're about to lose, and then I don't like you.
Final note. Kyrie Irving's been playing a game his entire life, which means that he's been listening to a coach his entire life. He's been listening to a trusted source, guiding him, making sure that he's doing the best for him. Doesn't he have a doctor that's probably doing the same thing? I'd listen to that doctor, Kyrie. Guys,
very smart.
There's no right answer, there's no wrong answer, but there's definitely your opinion. Please don't just subscribe to this show, even though we will be doing this on a daily basis, showing you what a power couple thinks about. But lend your voice to the show. It'll make it a whole lot more fun. Guys, it doesn't matter what challenges come your way, like forgetting your lines. It doesn't matter what obstacles might come your way. You just need to remember one thing.
Give him hell.
Have a great day, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.